afternoon everyone. I hope everybody's okay. I'm coming on very quickly. I started making something last night that I'd seen. I think it was on Pinterest. I'm not 100% sure. But it was a picture I seen on Pinterest and I thought, oh, I must give that a go. So I started it last night and I've almost completed it. But I want to show you it and show you how easy it is. Now, the picture I seen on Pinterest didn't have any dimensions or anything. And it was actually an origami piece. So I just adapted my own interpretation of it. Now I've done it out of cardstock. Now I am using mine for Christmas to put my Christmas pictures in, so it's like a little journaling book if you like, and I haven't quite finished it. It opens out like that. Okay. Now I've done mine using 5, just let me show you how it filled up. It like concertinas. I've done mine using 5 pieces, but what we're going to do today, we're going to use 3 pieces so that you can make a card if you would like to. So to start off with, you're going to need 3 pieces of 8 by 8 cardstock. Okay, and what you're going to do is put it on your scoreboard and you're going to score a 4 inches. Okay, rotate it once and score a 4 inches. Okay, and we have to do another score, but we'll do that in a minute because we'll just do these 3. So 4 inches. Oops, jumped. 4 inches. Don't jump now. I'm still getting used to our new tool. Okay, so that's what we have. Put that down there. Okay, so now what you're going to do is the same way you've done them score lines, you're going to take it and you're going to fold one corner over to meet the other corner. You can do it on your trimmer if you feel more comfortable that way, which is what I did with my the one that I have half done. Okay, and just take your bone folder and give that a good burnish. Okay, open it out and fold your other score lines. Okay, so that's what you should be looking at now. Doesn't look like much, does it? And we're going to do exactly the same with this one. So we're going to bring this corner over and we're going to line them up exactly and it's very important. These diagonal scores are very important. You want to get them as close to exact as you possibly can, because it will make all the difference. Okay, so we're going to open that out, and then we're going to fold our other score lines. And again with this one. And I'm just trying to figure out now, work out the dimensions to do a box to put this in. Okay. Okay, now I can get rid of this out of the road. So it lands on the floor. So now we have our 3 pieces that look like this. They really don't look like much. Okay, so our first piece we're going to take, and this corner, this square that we have here, okay, we're going to put glue on it. And I'm using this glue because, again, it's got movable parts and I don't want it to come apart. Don't go right up to your edges with your glue, because you don't want it spurting out everywhere. You just want enough to cover. Now this is the most important part. That's the way we've got that one laid, right? That our bottom one. You're going to turn this one over and attach that corner to that corner. And don't go over your score lines. Just give them that a good squish down. Okay, so now this corner we want one facing the same way up as we did the first one. Okay, so that's down, that's up, so we're going to again turn it over and put that one on there. Okay, so as you see, you have got a lot of journaling and photo matting space. That's what I was thinking when I seen it. You know, I do scrapbooking and what have you. Anyway, now we've got this. Okay, so what you're going to do is these 2 corners, you're going to fold them in. Okay, and then we're going to fold our square down and reinforce them lines. Okay, so that's what you should be looking at there. Okay, Now these two corners here, we want them to fold out. Okay, so you want to fold them like that. So you've got them folding in, them folding out. Okay, flip it over and carry on burnishing. Okay, so then these two top ones, we want these folding in. And then we fold it down, and again give it a good burnish. And that, my friends, is the hardest part over with. So this is your card base. All you have to do, this is what you should be looking at. Something that looks like that looks like that. Okay, so okay, do you want me to go through it again? So we had our flat pieces of 8x8 cardstock. So we scored it at 4 inches and we folded it. We scored it at 4 inches and we folded it. Then we took our cardstock on the diagonal and we folded it diagonally. Okay, and burnished it. Okay, and we done that to all 4 of our pieces. Then what we done was we had this piece, our first piece that we scored and all, we had that sitting like that with the diagonal score line across that way. Okay, so then we took our second piece that we scored and we laid one square, we turned it over to the opposite way that we'd burnished it, and we laid one square on top of the other. Okay, so that gave us our 2 squares, 2 sheets of 8x8. Okay, and then we done our third one. Okay, so then what we done was we pulled this corner up and we pushed them corners in and folded it over, and we give it a burnish. Okay, we then turned our cardstock over, okay, and we pulled these corners in. Okay, so we pulled them corners in and we give it a burnish. And then for our last piece, what we done was we pulled these corners in, lay them down, and we give them a burnish. Okay, and that is how we ended up with that. Now, to decorate it, you're going to need your trimmer. Right, we know that we made these score lines at 4 inches. Okay, so your mat is going to be 3 1/8 square. Then your DSP, now if you want the matting, the cardboard matting, you're going to have to make a deeper box. But if you just want the DSP, that's 3 3/4 square. Okay, so I'm going to stick my last one on now. Oh, these corner ones, cut your DSP like this. Hang on, I've got all my doodads here. So we have our mat and our layer. I'm going to stick these together because I need it anyway. So I'm just going to run some glue on. So I'm sticking this on to my mat. And as you can see, I've got 1/8 of an inch all the way around. As I say, if you don't want the mat, then just do your DSP. Okay, so now you're going to bring your trimmer in. I'm running out of room. And what I found is, rather than put it DSP side up, put the DSP down and you're going to put it in your trimmer corner to corner. Okay. And you're going to press down really hard. Bring that out. And bring that out. Okay. And there's my 2 corner pieces. And don't worry, I will use that other one that I've just made as a card. Now, because I've cut them off the same piece of DSP, I can line that pattern up, the design up, once I lay it down. Oops. So whatever you do, don't go over them score lines. Just give it a bit of a squish. Okay, and we'll put this one on. It's just another way for me to keep the memories, and everyone who knows me knows I love Christmas with a passion. Brings back some good memories as well as some not so good. So that's how you do that. That's how these 2 squares, your square panels, okay, these ones, you just do them square mat and layer. There's no need to cut it any other way. It's just these ones we have to do, the triangles. So there's mine complete now, the inside. I'm not going to show you how to decorate it because we're all different and we'll all decorate it different. On the top, if you do want yours hanging, okay, I have done another mat and layer for the top. Okay, but before I put that on, I want to take some, let me see, what ribbons have I got? I think I'll use this red ribbon. And you can do this on your card as well. What it means is, when you do it on your card, the person who receives it will know, oh, I've got to pull that up. Okay. Glue dots would be handy. So you're not only creating a loop for either yourself to hang it, as a memory journal type thing, but you're also letting the receiver know that they can pull it up that way. So I've just took my ribbon and put it to this corner here. Okay, and now I've got my matting layer, and it's the same size as all the squares on the inside. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Ours is quite relaxing because my daughter is away at a wedding with my grandbabies down south. So I have no grandbabies today. So I snuck in a bit of extra crafty time, as you do. So I'm just giving that a minute. Okay, so I know now to lift that up like that. And there's mine completed. Okay, the box for the smaller one, hang on, I'm just trying to get this folded all back up again. The box for the smaller one, again you will need 2 pieces of 8x8 cardstock. Okay, and this is the base, and you're going to measure 1 7/8 in. 7/8 is the one just before the 8. So it's 1 7/8. So, sorry, 7/8 is just before the 2. So that's 1 7/8 on all 4 sides. Okay. Your lid, you're going to score it 1 7/8 on all 4 sides, and then 6 1/4 on all 4 sides. Okay, so you will get a double score line. So when you have it in your doodah, you scored it 1 7/8, and then you scored it 6 1/4. Then to cut your corners, because this is going to be a reinforced box, okay, your corners you're going to cut like that. So I'll show you. You're going to come just before that score line and cut right the way up. Okay, and that one the same, just before that score line and right the way up. Now we're going to come just before the score line and we're going to cut that one off completely, and then on this one we're just going to cut that off. Okay, and I'll do that again. I am sorry for the lighting, but there's really nothing I can do about Mother Nature. So you come up that score line, you come up that score line, you cut the first 2 squares completely off, okay, and you cut the first square off on that one. Okay, so that's what your lid should look like. Okay. So I'm just going to mite it in a little bit on mine. And what you're going to do is you're going to put your glue on there. And you're going to stick that to the inside of that one. Which is easier said than done. Normally I work with paper clips or something. Okay, still not grabbed. Play nice. Okay, so now because it's reinforced, you're going to put glue on this as well to hide that one. No, it won't be, it'll be to hide. Put that in. Then we'll put this tab on. And that just reinforces our lid for us. Okay, put glue on this one. Okay, now we need to put our glue on the top there, just to hide them little boxes. And you can put paper clips on and stuff, you know, just to hold it in place while you carry on. Then I need a bit of glue on this one. And then we'll put glue along there. And glue along there. Fold them two in. You can give them a good burnish down now. And Don't worry about if any glue comes out, because if you've used similar glue it will probably dry clear. So that's our lid. Now our base. Okay, so for the base you scored at 1 7/8 on all 4 sides. Okay, so we're going to cut up, and we're not reinforcing this because we are going to decorate it. And you'll notice that I've just notched out on each one. So just before your score line, come up, notch out, and notch out on this one. I hope I've got my dimensions right. Oh dear. This one, notch out. Notch out on this one. Take all your score lines and give them a burnish with your bone folder. Okay, so now you're going to put glue on all 4 tabs. And this is where you do need paper clips, pegs, anything you can get your hands on. Let me see. I found 3. So you bring it up, butt it up, right up to your corner. Make sure your corner is straight. And we'll put that on there. Make sure your corner's flush. That on there for a minute till it grabs, and you just basically do that on all 4 of your sides. And just hold it till it takes, then we can give it a burnish and see if our lid fits. They just give you a little helping hand. Now for the moment of truth. There you go. There's our box. Okay, let's see if this one will fit in it, because as I say, it is cardstock. Oh, it does, look. There's plenty of room. Plenty of room. So you would have that in there. You would have all your outside decorated, all your matten layers and whatnots. The recipient would open it up if you're giving it as a card, and would know to pull this cord and would pull it out like so. And then it would just all fill back in. So there you go. Hope you give that a go. Your dimensions for your box, all you have to do is for your sides when you decorate them, just take them down 2/8 of an inch. Now we know that they are 1 7/8 by 4 inches. Okay, so all you would do is take it down to 1 6/8. That will give you 1/8 of a border by 4. So you would take it down to like 3 7/8 of an inch. So there is our box and our card. I'll let you decorate yours. So hope you're enjoying your Sunday. I'll speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye bye.